Good evening. Hey, I haven't been around too much in a little while, but I ran across this article today. I wanted to drop it off to you. This will just be a short video. I'll read through it. Um, this is from Phoenix Capital Research. It's a really good article. Everybody's talking about the economy, what's going on in the world, and all this. I think it sums it up pretty good just in one little article here. So it's titled, Why Haven't Riots Hit the U.S. Yet? As is already well known, inflation has begun to spread throughout the financial markets and world economies. They give all these commodities here, oil, gold, silver, etc. Percent changes. Most of these are 28%. Silver's up 115%, corn 95%. But we know if you've been to the gas station yet, like I just was, 15 bucks buys you about 4 gallons of gas here, and this is a cheap place. So, and this isn't going to get any better. Their only answer to this stuff is, well, we can print more money. Well, this is the cause of what we're seeing with all these commodities going sky high. It's their money printing, flooding the world with these free dollars. So anyway, it says, as you can see, commodities of all kinds are soaring. You'll note in particular that agricultural commodities have been top performers, trailing only silver in price appreciation. However, this performance is even more significant when you consider that it occurred in half the time period measured above. I'm going to click on the whole article here so I can drag it down. They give some charts here. You can go ahead and pull this up right now. I'll just links right below. I keep looking at these. They keep showing these charts when QE1, they call it QE light. That was like in between, and then QE2 begins. Okay, indeed, when agricultural commodities were laggards during most of QE1, it was only when the Fed announced QE light in August of 2010 and QE2 in November of 010 that agricultural prices began to explode higher. As you can see, the Rogers Agricultural Index only broke above its multi-year resistance level when the Fed indicated it was going all in on its reinflation efforts with the QE light, which this in turn resulted in riots and revolutions worldwide. Already we've seen this occur in Tunisia, Algeria, the Ivory Coast, Egypt, Libya, Bahrain, Iran, now Saudi Arabia. We've also seen the start of this in China as well. But the only thing you hear on the media is Charlie Sheen, whatever. This situation is a stark warning of what's come to the U.S. While many believe the U.S. is immune to this kind of disorder, recently noticed that the U.S. has similar wealth gap to most emerging markets. See now they show the top 10% control 2/3 of America's net worth. The top 1% controls almost 35% of everything now at this point, as the redistribution of wealth is now basically coming to an end. I mean, they really can't do much more. The reason the U.S. hasn't been gripped by riots are the following. The security nets, food stamps, welfare, etc., continue to keep lower income Americans afloat for now. Food in the U.S. is so processed that increases in agricultural prices don't pass through as rapidly into higher food prices as these other places, is what they're saying. They give you another chart here. They go to the U.S. dollar chart. This is the weekly chart for the U.S. dollar. As you can see, we have just broken multi-year trend lines to the downside. What does this mean? That the momentum that maintained the U.S. dollar from the 2008 lows has been broken. It is literally now do or die time for U.S. currency. If the U.S. dollar does not rally hard right now, then we're triggering the massive, talking about a head and shoulders pattern, in the short course on our way to a 50% devaluation. That's what Phoenix Capital is saying here. And personally, I believe it's true. Bernanke's whole point has been, we know underneath all this, they've been trying to devalue the dollar. So now economic people come up, they're like, oh no, they're gonna refloat the dollar now. The whole point's to devalue it. And everything we see, all these riots and all this stuff, Well, worldwide, well, they knew this was going to happen. I mean, you know, we sitting on here on YouTube are not the only ones, and the Fed doesn't get it. All right, we gotten this all along that they're printing the currency out of existence, and they know damn good and well it's going to cause riots and everything worldwide and here. So, well, we're almost there. Um, but this is a great article. You can look at this stuff and see, you know, what's going on. I wouldn't be surprised for a couple of things. I wouldn't be surprised to see them trying to, you know, dump silver and gold so everybody gets out of it. You know, I've seen a lot of people on YouTube now. It's like, well, is it time to sell my silver and gold right now? If you bought silver and gold, man, that's a year's. You know, you should be not even consider. You know, it's not a trade. You know, where you're going to buy it for $32 and sell it for $35. It's not a trade. It's a hedge against what's going on. They're dumping. You know, it's a hedge against a collapsing dollar. They're going to collapse the freaking dollar. It's going to be worth nothing pretty soon. And when they wheel out whatever new currency, you know, whatever happens with that, you know, not just going to go trade for equal value of the new currency or whatever's in the bank. You know, this debt that we have, they say it's $14 trillion. It's actually $1,500 trillion. Guess who pays for that? You know, not the central banksters. You know, anything you have a value, that's who pays for it. You do. Anyway, thanks for listening. And check out this article. It's really good. Save it, you know, and read it a couple times. It explains what's going on today. It really does. In my opinion, anyway, since I'm in the, you know, not truthers, not patriot movement. You know, it's the, what did Maka Electric call it? The 100% something. I can't think of it. Anyway, 100% speculation movement. Yeah, it's all speculation. That's all. Now we're just speculating. This stuff really isn't going on. See, it's all just made up, right? Anyway, thanks. Have a good day. Bye.